Hello, everyone. You're welcome to today's webinar. Sorry that we had to take little time. It was not prepared. The unforeseen circumstance was not actually prepared for. S- So basically, I would want to know if we have you all active here. So if you are active, just tell us in the comment section. You can just type your name and uh, where you're viewing from. Okay, so let us go. You can just say, okay, I think okay, your names are there already. So you can just say, okay, you can just type where you're actually viewing us from, please. Okay, thank you. We want to take a minute to do that. Okay, we are still waiting. Okay, so we already have people active already. So they said Isaac from Ghana, Adelabi from Lagos, Francis from Lagos, Olusegun from Abuja, Olusegun from Abuja. This is okay. Emmanuel Nam from Nigeria. This is quite interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, so please you can share the link with your friends as well. Okay, so we have Okechuku from Nigeria, from Imo State, Nigeria. Great, great. This is wonderful. Okay, we have people joining, still joining. So we may just have to. Okay, we have Bright from Lagos. You're welcome. That's great. Still with you, please. Okay. Please, can everyone see? Okay, I believe everyone can actually see my screen. That's great. So, you're welcome to the life changing webinar for today. presented by Easyway German Language School, German
Okay.
Language Institute. So basically, we'll be discussing that a couple of things that are very important to
Please,
traveling
can
out.
everyone see? Okay, I believe everyone can actually see my screen. That's great. So, you're welcome to the lecture.
That are very, very important to traveling to Germany. Uh, so this is actually brought up by Easyway German Language School. Okay, ways of traveling to Germany with ease, and to start with, it is actually okay for you to get to know us. I mean, at Easyway German Language School, it's actually okay for you to get to know us at Easyway German Language School. So basically, Easyway German Language School is basically binding culture. Okay, we are known for binding culture and building international international relationship and intercultural relationship between Africa in general and Germany. So we have been tutoring German for a very, very long time, almost a decade right now, and I've been helping students not only learn German and get integrated into the German culture, okay, and also the Germans getting integrated into the culture. So we also help students, are physically Nigerians, Ghanaians, Cameroonians, okay, get proceed in their career in Germany, okay, get study university for study in Germany, or basically work in Germany to build a career and some other things. Okay, I've been doing this for a very, very, very long time, and we want to basically ascertain something, and that is the first thing is we are not a travel agent. Okay, so we want everybody to know that we are not a travel agent. We do not help people uh, process visa anyhow. Basically, you understand how travel agent or what the term travel agent is for. So, moment, please. Okay, I can believe everybody can hear me. I believe everybody can hear me and everything. That's great. So, like I said, we are not a travel agent. What we what we are charged with basically is helping people, okay, helping students, African students, okay, not only students, basically Africans in general, get a place um, was in Germany. Okay, so now we teach German language. That is the first thing we do. We start with teaching German language for all purposes. We have several reasons of learning German, from ranging from the love of the language to inspiration to the love of the language. And that's the first one. And also, it German language is one of the requirements to study in Germany. Though there are some English taught courses in Germany, but German language is the major to study in Germany. And also we also teach German language for this purpose as well. And also we We also, okay, we also teach German language for the purpose of, okay, for the purpose of spouse reunification in Germany. So when you, to unify with your spouse, it is called in the German embassy family union. So to have a reunion with your partner, you have to understand German language, okay, at least the A1 level, okay. So we teach German language for all purposes, and also we help qualify students, like I said, get get a place in Germany. That is very important as well. Get study place in Germany. So now, talking about more Easyway German language students, okay, Easyway German language school. Now, what you have to know is that we've been in existence for almost a decade, and the primary purpose is to create a stronger intercultural bond between Nigeria and Germany through language. Okay, and also in particularly, we are in partnership with so many German companies. We are in partnership with so many German companies, and we are also in partnership with so many German lawyers. So basically, our partnership, because of the our understanding of German language. Okay, people are saying the sound is breaking. Sound is breaking. Please, is the sound still breaking? Okay. Okay, so I will try and speak louder so we don't have any interruption. Okay, break it. So basically, like I said, we're in partnership with so many German companies. So these companies that actually reach out to us to help them get people that are qualified to come to Germany for whatever purpose. So, we have so many opportunities in Germany, and we have companies contacting us, okay, to help them, because we are a German language institute, and they understand that as a German language institute, there are going to be people that understand German language and people who understand, people that are skilled as well. So they need those that understand German language and those that are skilled. The two requirements are very, very important to migration to Germany. So these particular they use this particular opportunity, okay, they use this particular media to reach out to us to help them. So that is that. And also we are also in partnership with German immigration lawyers. So the German immigration lawyers are those that actually help us to bind the contract between our German partner when they are done learning German language with us. And we have also helped so many students migrate to Germany basically, okay. So now, would like to hear one a testimony from Michael, a student in Nigeria who traveled to Germany. Okay, for a moment. So basically, Ashore Michael is in Germany, traveled to 2019, and then he has been flourishing well in Germany, and he went to study German in Germany. A very very good way, a very nice way to migrate to Germany. And also now presently he's doing he's doing in Germany, of course. So 2019 till now he's already done without students. So that's just one of the records of people that have traveled to Germany. So here is Michael, Paul, please. Let us listen to Paul as well, a Nigerian who traveled to Germany. Yes. So Paul is doing Ausbildung zum Pflegefachmann. That is a course that we will see explain. We will break to everybody. Okay, so no problem. Paul is in Germany. Okay, that's great. So Paul actually traveled to Germany to serve as Pflegefachmann. Okay, so he actually came to Germany for via BFD. Understand? Did he say FSD or BFD? So I had BFD basically. So he traveled to FD, which is called the voluntary service in Germany. So he went to Germany to with voluntary service, and then he's not doing something else in Germany. Okay, so he's not doing what's called Ausbildung in Germany. So that is basically that as regards sport. Now, let us move on to the next thing. So why are we holding this webinar? Now, basically, if you actually understand, if you understand very well, the German government, Germany basically is actually besieged with, sorry for using that word, so it's actually besieged with shortage of labor. Okay, the labor, the requirement and the need for skilled and unskilled worker is very very high. And now this is where we actually come in because we are a German language institute here in Nigeria, and we have opportunity to train people in German language. Okay, and these people that we train in German either skilled or unskilled workers. Okay, are we still live? Are we still live? Okay, so we're back. Great. So, okay, due to the inability to get what is it called? Due to the inability to get enough skilled workers in Germany, so that is why a lot of actually contacted us, and that is why we are here now. That is the reason for this webinar because we understand that there are so many skilled and unskilled, skilled people in Africa, which would like to expand their knowledge in expand their knowledge. Okay, I mean, which would like to actually move forward in their career in Germany. Okay, proceed in their career in Germany. So the German companies that actually contacted us or that have contacted us, we have been unable to actually meet the demand for skilled and unskilled workers. So the demand is so high that we are not enough to saturate these positions. So in the effort, so the inability to meet up with the demand for skilled and unskilled workers in Germany, that's the first reason for this webinar. And the second reason is the effort to help Africans to progress in their careers. So basically, career progression. Now, that being said, we would not like to tell you the things we are going to discuss in this webinar. What are we going to discuss in this webinar? So the first one is the skilled migration process. Now, how to migrate to Germany as a skilled professional. So the second part is the unskilled migration. Okay, the unskilled migration process. So that is how to migrate to Germany as an unskilled person. So we have two things on migrating to Germany as an unskilled person. The first one is the house building process, and the second one is the second service process. So we have Ausbildung is called the vocational training program, and the voluntary, and the other one is the voluntary service, which is called the FSJ and FJ. So the big FJ is what Paul, whose testimony we viewed a few minutes ago, who, whose testimony we listened to a few minutes ago, actually, Paul. I cannot basically know if you can actually listen to Paul right now, but then in case I think we have some people they cannot hear Paul. So I'll just we'll just move on. That's great. That's wonderful. Now, the skilled and unskilled, the unskilled migration, and the other part is the IT package. Okay, so the IT package, what is that? So the IT package, IT special package, is a program developed for uh, tech individuals, people in the IT space. Okay, who are skilled the IT skill and would like to actually progress in their career, okay, in Germany. Who actually like to progress in their career in Germany. So, talking about these three programs, I believe everybody is following. Please, if you have any problem, you can please let us know in the comment section. In the comment section, they switched off like, oh, okay, I can't really. Yes, we had power outage at some point. That's correct. Okay, Rita said I'm active. Salami. Okay. I believe everybody is still active, and yeah, I believe everybody is still active. Okay. So please, if you're active, let us know in the comment section. If you're active, let us know. Okay, nobody's acting like it. Okay, active. Great. Okay, so we have people active. Okay, great, great. This is interesting. That's okay. It's great that people are active. That's nice. Okay, so now let us start with the first thing, which is the skilled migration. Now, so the skilled migration is basically for as the name implies, skilled. The skilled migration is basically for those that are skilled. So what does it mean skilled in German or in Germany? So to be skilled means you have your HND, BA or MSc, like that means masters, or perhaps even your PhD. So you must have these three certificates, and you have experience in the field in your field of study. You have work experience in your field of study. That is it. So the second one is you have the knowledge of German language for A2, at least A2 level, at least A2 level. Now, what do we mean? Or what do I mean by experience in your study? For example, you studied engineering, okay? So you must actually have work experience. You must actually have worked as an engineer. So that means you are skilled as an engineer, and you also have the work experience of an engineer. You can actually migrate to Germany via the skilled process. Okay, so and you need to understand just the basics of German, which is just the 80 level. So that's basically basically for the skilled. Uh, and the other one now we have to move to the requirements. So what are the requirements for skilled migration? First requirement for skilled migration is you have to have a solid academic certificate, of course. It's no falsified certificate. All your academic certificates are needed. Um, that is to start with. Your YX certificate is actually very much needed. Okay. your O level certificate is actually, yeah, O level that's to work. Okay, your undergraduate certificate, that is the BSc, is actually needed as well, or HND, that's actually highly needed as well. Also, and if you have MS Masters, that is needed as well. You also need to present the employment letter from your past employers. Of course, if you have worked in the company, you should be presented with an employment letter, of course. So you need to have that, and your CV has to be great. Has to be great, so we can actually help you out. And the motivation letter has to be, you have to have a motivation to Germany, to travel to Germany as well. Okay, and also this doesn't have any age limits. You can definitely do this. No age limit is required as long as you are skilled and you are experienced. Okay, you have the degree and you have experience. So the only required level of German is just the A2 level of German. So you just need the A2 level of German, and you're good to go. You're good to go with this. So now the next one is, what are the benefits of actually working as a skilled worker in Germany? The benefits of a skilled worker in Germany. Now, to start with, you get a job here before traveling to Germany, because now there's a program. Okay, I would want to digress a little bit. Now, I would want to tell you the difference between skilled migration and the opportunity card. Now, to start with, you get a job here in Nigeria before traveling to Germany. If you want to work as an engineer, you have the experience of, yeah, you have the work experience of an engineer, and you would like to work as an engineer in Germany. What you have to do is, you have to just, okay, put all the certificates together, okay, and apply from here, from Nigeria. Okay, so then you can apply from your home country, be it Ghana, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, or wherever you are. You can apply and get a job. So you are going to use the what's it called, the job contract is what you use at the German embassy to get a visa. Okay, so that's one of the easiest things you can actually go. So it's very, very. So the second one is the fact that you have a high salary range. The salary is not actually, fixed. It depends on your job, on the job. So, but the salary range is about 3,500 to 8,000 euros. Okay, depending on the job. And there's no need for block account or for fund, because you already have the reason for the block is basically for upkeep. So when you have a job, so the job already serves as a means of upkeep. You understand? So that is that on that. Someone said the screen is not clear. Okay, let's just continue. So that's basically for the already. So there's nothing like proof of fund or blocked account. And mind you, the German blocked account right now is 12,000 euros. Okay, and it's been recently increased to 13,000 euros. 13,000 euros, which is about really, I think in naira, in Nigerian currency, that is about almost 23 to 24 million naira. About 20 something million naira, basically. So now the other one is, you can any state you want in Germany. So basically that is basically for those that are happening and you would like to maybe stay with your friend in Germany or your relative in Germany, so you can actually get a job in the state the person stays. You can actually get a job where the person stays. So those are the benefits of immigration. Now, I would want to digress a little bit, okay, and compare this with the opportunity card in Germany. So the opportunity card, was just which was announced soon, that was last year, great, is a very, very good avenue to travel to Germany without getting a job here in Nigeria. Okay, so the opportunity card, for the opportunity card, you need no job in Africa, you job from Africa or wherever you're watching from. So you need no job, you just have to travel there and search for a job in the. Now, if you have to do that, now what are the other sides of that? Okay, the other side is you need to have a living expenses. Okay, so that is the blocked account. So that is the blocked account here. There's a blocked account here. So That living expenses is going to make sure that while you are searching for job, you are not starving. Or how do you into survive when you have no money on you? So as you're looking for job, need to also you also need to sustain yourself. So you need about 13,000 euros for that. But for this situation, but if you have a job from Nigeria, from Ghana, or from Africa generally, okay, you do not need any blocked account. And also for opportunity card, so you can get a part-time job, and when you get a part-time job, you do not need anything for block account. You do not need there's no need for block account. So don't you ask part-time job. And the benefit of this over that is that you are getting a full-time job from here, you understand, not a part-time job, and start looking for a real full-time job. So from Africa, you're getting a full-time job from Germany, and the employment contract is actually going to be sent to you. So that is about that. So the next thing right now is the unskilled migration process. So the unskilled migration is also known as the Ausbildung or the vocational training program in Germany. So if you are unskilled, you do not if you are unskilled, there's a problem. Oh, people are complaining about this going. Okay, I think if your service is not good, the screen might not be clear. Okay, so perhaps your service. So so perhaps it's a service. So if the service is bad, the screen would not be clear. Maybe you change to another. Okay, so thank you, please. Okay, now the Ausbildung process, which is the vocational training program in Germany. This is one of the best programs you can actually go for as an unskilled person. As an unskilled. So basically, what is this program about? Uh, and what is Ausbildung? Now we'll explain Ausbildung. Ausbildung is a vocational training program in Germany that combines theory education with practical. So on with practical, that means okay. It is also known as a dual educational education system or apprenticeship system. Now I will try and explain this in a layman language, and that is, for example, you want to, for example, let's say in Ghana and you're in Nigeria and you want to learn tailoring. Now, to learn tailoring, what to do, to go to a fashion designer, okay, and say, "Oh, madam designer, please, or Mr. Designer, I would like to learn tailoring." So, if you want to learn tailoring, the person charges you, okay, gives you a particular charge for learning tailoring. You might have to pay, let's say, 20,000, 50,000 for the period of 2 years or 2 years to learn tailoring. Great. As you're learning this, do you understand that you're also helping the person at some point when you're good and you're already doing you before before the completion of before the period of that 2 years, okay, you would start helping the person in the work. For example, there's some contracts that you may be the one to do everything, okay, and all that. So that's just how hospital is in general. But then the difference is for the Ausbildung program, not the one to pay your master, okay, or the company is the one to pay you. For example, when you want, you were the one that you paid the madam or the master that for the service of learning. You understand? But then in Germany, you are going to be taught. You understand? So that is a program. So you can also try and do more research on this Ausbildung process in Germany. So this is the easiest way to travel to Germany without any skill. Okay, and and what are the features of Ausbildung? Number one, you learn any skill without experience. Any skill you want to learn, you learn without experience. So you can learn nursing, tailoring, IT, engineering, any skill so you can learn it without, okay, Okay, you can without experience. Okay, so the next one, you earn while learning the skill. Okay, you are going to be paid by the government, by the company, while you're learning, and the pay is always around 1,200 euros to 1,500 euros. Okay, depending on the skill you learn. Of course, the amount to be paid to somebody doing plumbing is not the same amount to be paid to an IT guy or someone doing nursing. Okay, as we know that the ed sector is really in high demand in Germany. So, well, yeah, it's already in high demand in Germany. So, you get a German recognized certificate at the end of the program. So, you can also get a German recognized certificate after learning this program. So, that is Ausbildung certificate. And the certificate is recognized all over Europe. You can use it all over Europe. And as well, there is, after you already have the Ausbildung certificate, okay, you can also get it recognized to use in the US. Okay, you can as well use it United States as well. Okay, that's a very nice one to do. That is why I said this package is actually one of the best packages you can actually do. So, the next thing is okay, the something that we use to help. You can get free. You get free health insurance as well. You get free health insurance as well, and there are some companies that also offer free accommodation. So the accommodation is okay. Somebody said, "Don't worry, I can hear you well." Okay. Okay, so you want to look at my picture. So the accommodation is free. Some companies give free accommodation, and when they give, please note this: when a company gives you a free accommodation, so there is a probability that they are going to deduct the accommodation from your salary. For example, let's say you're learning nursing and you're meant to be paid 1,400 euros a month. So, and the company gives you a free accommodation, an accommodation. So the company, if all of the accommodation is about 400 euros, 450 euros, or 350 euros, okay? So that particular amount to be subtracted from your pay, you understand, and you have the balance to yourself. Let's say the accommodation is, the apartment is 350 euros or 400 euros a month. So, and you're meant to be paid 1,400 euros. So that means you're going to be paid 1,000 euros, you understand, apart from your accommodation, which I think is still a very good thing. And also, you get paid vacation as well and vacation allowance for the whole year, which maybe something, which is something very uncommon when you're doing a vocational training. Okay, so now, what are the skills available for house building? There are so skills available for house building. We have a full Excel file for that, and we cannot go through all in this webinar. So we have to just take it. We have to just take some things that you may even think are not available. We have someone presently. Who is going through the baking. Yeah, who wants to do baking in Germany, and studied really hard and for that. So baking is available. Plumbing, even carpentry is even available. Okay, it doesn't mean that other uh, highly in demand job available. For example, all skills are available for Ausbildung. Nursing is available for Ausbildung. IT very great. Okay, IT is very great. Any part of the IT, uh, data analysis, software engineer, a lot of the available. And they need people. There's even a package. There's even a package for this, which is the IT. The IT special package, which we're going to talk about after this. Okay. So now, and also the engineering. Engineering is also really available as well. Available in Germany. Those are the available skills. So now we have mentioned a lot of things, which are available, a lot of skills that are Germany. So the next thing is who is actually fit for this? How I know the question. The question in your mind now is, am I fit for this? How do I know that this suits me? And now here is it. To start with, to be candid, the first thing is okay. You need to have your work. If you do not have O level results, let's say you do not have O level results. You understand what I mean by O level results? So if you do not have O level results, we may be unable to help you. Okay, because the O level result is really, 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 really necessary. Okay, you need to have at least O level result to show that you at least compare a secondary school college, as some people will call it in their country. Okay, so that's great. And you have if you have a HND or ND or even a BSc, okay, that's great. Okay, so you understand that when you have a BSc, you are paid higher than when you are going with something lower. Okay, so but that doesn't mean that you will not be paid if you still go with a like result. So now the next thing is a good CV. You need to have a good CV as well. A good CV. Well, we help our students translate their CV into German language, so that is not actually a problem. So you can just bring this course and we can help you with that. So a motivational letter as well. And please take something we do tell our students when they are after this and the cases. Your motivational letter or your motivational letter must also suit what you are being asked. So excuse me. Your motivation, what you are being asked in the during the what's it called interview during the German interview. Okay, it must suit it. Okay, it must be the same. You in your motivational letter that you want to go to Germany because okay, you see the need for. Let's say you want to go and do nursing in Germany. Okay, and you're saying you want to go to Germany because uh, the need for nursing or experts in the health sector in your own country. Okay, let's say that is yes written in your motivational letter, and then you get to the interview and you're telling them, I want to go and do nursing in Germany because I just want to travel, or I just want to Japan. That is very, very well. We take you through interview boot camp where we train you things to say at in the interview. Okay, so that is actually okay. The next thing is skill process as age limit, and the age limit is 39. So if you may be unable to apply for this, okay, so you may have to go for something else, okay. So this is basically because you're young and you're still agile and all that, okay. So you can go for that, okay. So on skill, they just believe when you are 39 and above, you should have a skill already, okay. So, and the required German language, the required level for this is B1 or B2 level. So just in the B1 or the B2 level and you're able to go. Now, the case is even a secondary school graduate can do this. A secondary school graduate has a has a white certificate, and then instead of, sorry to say, I'm not trying to uh use the word bad mouth or speak bad of so of our educational sector in Nigeria or in Africa, Ghana, basically. But the truth is, okay, it's way better to actually get an house building in than to wait so many years and get the certificate that may not be so much recognized, okay, as the house building certificate. So it is actually why that is what people do now. People when their children or yeah finish secondary school, they just secondary school which is called college. So they just take them for this house building program. It's very, very great. Okay. Uh, that's said about that. And the next voluntary service. So if you are not qualified for that, okay, you can still do this as well. The voluntary service is actually beautiful as well. Okay. So the voluntary service in Germany is a way to contribute to the community outside school and work. Okay, in Germany, basically, volunteers invest their time and energy for the benefit of others without financial gain. Now, this is actually said that it's without financial gain, basically because what you are paid is only lower than the minimum wage. It is not the fact that you're not going to be paid at all if you go to do the voluntary service in Germany. So you are going to be paid as well. Okay, it's just the fact that the pay is a little bit lower than the not okay, and is a very good way to travel to Germany as well. Okay, yeah. So volunteers can work in areas including work, health, arts, and culture, the environment, environmental work, that's still social work, sorry, sports integration, civil protection, a whole lot of angles they can work in a whole lot of areas. Okay, so and then what are the requirements for this voluntary service? The first requirement is work. You have to have the whole level result. The next requirement is just a CV, and the other requirement is just the B1 level of German language. And you're good to go. That's just it. So we believe that a lot of Nigerians have this skill. Who doesn't have a work? Who doesn't have a CV? And the only thing you just need is German language knowledge. And when you have the German language knowledge, you're good to go. So then what are the benefits of this part of voluntary service? Of course, come to think of it, it's a voluntary service. You're serving the government, right? So if you're serving the government, there should be some benefits for you too. The first thing is no tax. It is a tax free program. Somebody whose pay is lower than the minimum wage, what exactly do you want to tax the person? So it's no tax, okay? And the allowance is about 850 euros, okay, to 1,000 euros, basically about 850 euros, okay? And also, it has easy visa application. Of course, it's voluntary service. So why shouldn't it be easy? Okay, there is a higher chance, a very, very high chance of getting a voluntary service here in Germany. Okay, and the opportunity accommodation as well. Okay, so Paul, whose testimony we viewed first, okay, or BFD in Germany, or BFD in Germany, and later transition to something else. Okay, so this is a very, very good way to do that as well. Okay, so it's a it's a good way to travel to Germany. You understand? So voluntary service. So it comes to free accommodation. You can be given free accommodation. You understand? And believe so some most of the voluntary service packages come with free accommodation, okay, and free health insurance as well. Okay, insurance. Great. So now there are two types of voluntary service in Germany. Okay, there's two types of voluntary service in Germany. The first one we have D and FSJ. So we have it here, FSJ and BFD. So FSJ means Freiwillige Soziales Jahr, and BFD means Bundesfreiwilligendienst, bitte. So, what is the difference between these two packages? Okay, one, the FSJ, so the FSJ is controlled by the state government, while the BFD is controlled by the federal government. Okay, FSJ has no age limit, has a age limit of 25 years, and the BFD has no vacancy. So, the need the language requirement for this package is just B1 German language skill. You just need a B1. So, okay, someone said, I don't think anyone here the level results, okay? So, now, so, we have, okay, you just need a B1 German, wait, B1 knowledge of the German language, okay, to do the FSS, to do both voluntary service, as long as the voluntary service is concerned. So these are the packages you can actually do, okay. We've talked about the skilled migration and we've talked about the unskilled migration, okay. So the skilled migration and the unskilled migration. So now we move to the special package. Now the IT special package is a very, very interesting thing you can actually do in Germany. You just need to learn IT, and you know IT money is such money, to be candid. So you learn IT, and after learning IT, you just transition to what the what's it called? The labor force. So that is it. So I will be introducing Mr. Bimi. Mr. Bimi is a German IT expert. Is a German IT expert, and also is a German IT expert in Germany, and also is uh, a recruiter, okay, for an IT company in Germany, okay. Okay, so he works and he works companies and he help people get IT offers in Germany. Okay, so now he will be talking option. He will be talking about the he will be talking about the options to travel to Germany right now. So let us, Mr. Bimi, a while to join us. Okay, just trying to join, please. Okay, we're waiting for Mr. Bimi to join us. If you join us.
Can anybody hear me?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
great, I can hear you.
So I joined from my phone. Let me pretty quickly join from my.
Can you hear Mr. Bimi? If you can hear Mr. Bimi, please can you say something? Please, sorry. Drop a comment if you can hear him, please. I don't think we can hear you again. Can you say something? Okay, good. Somebody said yes, they can hear you. That's nice. Hello? Okay, somebody said loud and clear, so they can hear you. Okay, good. You can hear him.
Phone. Okay. Okay. I
Okay.
think this is better now. I've been struggling with the technology to adjust it, switch from my phone to the laptop because I wanted to try both just so we have a backup. Good.
Okay.
Um, if everyone can hear me, then I will be very happy to just quickly share my screen and talk us through a few slides here. Thank you very much, Marvelous,
You're welcome.
for this. Oh, I'm still on the other phone. Let me sign up. Sorry. Just take it, Unaka. I don't have that time now. So I'm trying to figure out sharing my slides. Just give me a second, guys. I need to use but then a link because it was still on the PowerPoint, so I was expecting just bear with me a bit.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me now? Well,
Yes,
just
we
to
can hear
double
you,
check.
please.
Okay, cool. Uh, now, okay. Just let me know if you can see my screen. Shoot, yeah.
Okay, we can see your screen.
Okay. Yeah, my apologies. So, yeah, talking about unlocking your opportunities in Germany as an IT professional. So, a little bit about me, just really, really brief. I know we have already wasted time due to technology. John Bim is my name. I'm originally from Cameroon. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm an IT expert. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I've been working in IT for the past 6 years now, and yeah, I must say it's been a joy. And, it kind of echoed.
You continue, please.
It's like it's echoing. So when I talk, then it comes very slow from my side. I don't know. So it's kind of difficult.
Uh, I think it's okay here. It's okay from here. Maybe.
Is it okay for you guys? So I can just continuously talk.
Yes, please.
Okay. So yeah, I can also say I've helped a couple of people get jobs in the IT space, like database administrators, DevOps engineers, Scrum masters, etc. So I understand a little. I understand a little about recruitment in Germany, what one has to do to be able to land a job. So so now giving you a little bit about me in terms of context. Now I will show you this. The This is an overview of the IT market in Germany. As I speak to you now, there are more than, this number is more than 137,000 IT jobs that are unfilled in Germany. That is how much demand is. It's really, really high. So that is where you come in. So it's the right time to jump in. It is the right time to jump in. And what are some of the jobs in high demand in Germany? The high, jobs in high demand in Germany. Can you indicate in the comment if you can hear me? Because I get this crazy echo. And
Okay, I think some people just said they can hear you right now.
yeah, I don't know why I'm getting an echo. Is it because I'm still on the
Are you
other
connected
browser?
with your phone?
Ah, so I get it now. Okay, I understand. I was
Are
still
you
on the
watching on
other link,
YouTube?
so it
If
was.
you're watching on YouTube as well, you would get
I
a crazy haircut.
Yeah, I understand. I Since I got the studio link, I joined, but the other one was still running in another tab, so that's why
Oh,
I was
yeah,
stopping.
that
Then
is
I
why.
would hear myself.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys.
that's
Let's
why.
let's let's crack on. So now, like I mentioned, you have this is how the demand is. If you go to this site, makeit.com in Germany, make it in Germany.com, you will see these numbers. Maybe this is a little bit lower because I this is like some days ago, the number must have increased and it keeps increasing every day. So that's where you come in. I will just quickly run through what are some of the major or highly demanded jobs in Germany and how you can get these jobs. But Marvelous mentioned that you have various ways which we have also for skilled personnel. So if you have like an IT degree, you are good to go, or you are aspiring to come into IT, then there is a possibility for you. So the skills that are highly in demand in Germany, you have software developers, software engineers, front end, back end, with the skills in Python, C++, JavaScript. And this slide just shows a glimpse of an average salary. I will not go so much into that because these numbers are changing, but in the upward direction. You have data science. Data scientists are in high demand, like for data analysis, statistical modeling, machine learning, programming languages like Python and R are in need, as well as machine learning. So these are jobs that are in high demand. Cybersecurity. If you have a knowledge of ethical hacking, cybersecurity analyst, security consultant, vulnerability assessment like SOC analyst, secure coding practices, this is, you can see the upper range. It pays very well, as I can say, based on my experience. So cloud architects, cloud engineers, DevOps engineers, they are as well in high demand in Germany. So to be a person, you need to have an idea of AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, and so on. Knowledge of Linux, and you see the salaries are on a good side. So you also have the non-IT, the non-technical side of IT, which is also having a high demand, like IT project managers. So this is my area. I am in this area of tech. I lead teams. I support teams to create products. So I am in the area of project management. You can do traditional project management, or you can do agile project management. This is my area of specialty, and I've been in this domain for years. I've trained people, had jobs like you. We have one of them in here, like Isaac is here, so he will as well share his experience, how he got trained by me, and he got his job based in Ghana, working for an international company, earning in dollars. So this is an opportunity. Um, Now, what is our offer? Talking about what we do here that can support you will be offering you the job search and interview skills, because even though you see these jobs, you are in the African market. You need to understand how the German job market works. I have had people talk about, okay, we've been applying for jobs, no feedback, no positive response. You need to have a good CV that is tailored to the German market. You need to have a good and well optimized LinkedIn profile. You need to create accounts in the German job boards. You need to have orientation and mentorship on what is the mindset of employers in Germany when it comes to interviewing. When you go into an interview room, what should you expect? How can you navigate the situation in an interview room to put your best foot forward? So, in our training, we offer all these skills starting from If you want to go into Scrum and Agile, we offer you that training. Then this also will come with the whole package. But if you already have the skills and you just want to understand the German market, we have something for you. How to prepare you for interviews, how to guide you on how to prepare your documentation like CV, LinkedIn, how to use AI to be able to position yourself in in the course of applying and put your best foot forward. I have sat in a commission where I interviewed somebody from Lagos, Nigeria. This person got the job, left, landed in Germany. I picked up the person. As I speak to you, this person is like a family member to me right now. Somebody I never knew from anywhere. But because I was part of his interview, I interviewed him. He was good. And that's when it gave me an eye opener. There are good talents out there in Africa and there are opportunities here. But how do we grab these opportunities? We don't grab them because we lack this knowledge. And that is why Easyway language is giving you this opportunity. So I wouldn't want to take too much of time talking about this, but this is as good as it gets. So um, if there are any questions, this is what we kind of offer. Just to be clear again, interview skills. I don't know, can you see my screen again?
You are no more presenting.
Okay,
It's
it's
showing
like
LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever, whatever.
it just kicked me out. It just
Okay.
kicked
Oh,
me out.
good.
Yeah, this is the issue with
We can see you now.
these Google products. They are so unpredictable. They still have to do a better job with this. So if you are interested in like a skilled person and you want to grab these opportunities, like how to apply for a job in Germany, what kind of job should you go for, what do you need to know to be ready to tackle the job market in Germany, this is an opportunity for you. So if you have been looking to come to Germany the right way, Easyway has put this in front of you. And if I were you, based on what I see and the demand out there, there are as well people in Germany that are looking for these jobs. But companies, they prefer to go out and employ people who are already, it's cheaper for them to recruit somebody and bring the person in, because the advantage, to be honest with you guys, is they will offer them a lower salary, and they know that when they offer you a lower salary, you will take. And when I'm talking about a lower salary, it will be like 3K after tax, which you get, right? Because people here in Germany already, they know how the market is, their demand is, their requests are high. So that is how Indians they get it. They will take a low salary, get to Germany, work for 1 year, and then find their way to the bigger box. So I don't want you to focus on
That
the
makes
numbers
sense.
I showed you, but I want you to focus on the opportunity Easyway is putting in front of you. And speaking from my experience, I encounter on daily basis in recruitment and talking to my fellow recruiters, what I've presented to you here, these are what we call evergreen roles. Evergreen roles. Their companies are always looking for skilled personnel. As I speak to you, my former company, they recruited like 3 months ago a Java developer from Ghana. They recruited a Java developer from Ghana. So you don't have to think less of yourself. Be bold, go for it, take the opportunity that is in front of you, and you make use of it. I think Isaac was to speak. Maybe he should talk about his experience going through the
Have you sent
training.
the link to Isaac?
I need to do that. Sorry. Let me just get my phone. So if Isaac is still on the call, it's okay. Yeah. So if Isaac is still on the call, I'm sending you the link to join the studio actually. Okay, Isaac, I shared the link with you. So can you jump in, please? Yeah, people are already asking questions here. Please, if you have any questions for me, I would say you direct them to Easyway Language School. Um, any questions or anything, they will definitely give you all the information you would need if need be. So, Isaac, can you indicate if you've received? Isaac?
Okay, if Isaac is not in.
Isaac, he was in the call throughout.
Okay, it's
Nice.
it's all right. We can just continue.
Okay, let's continue and wait if he's joining because I saw him in the call. Okay, he's trying to join now. He's just responded to me a moment. Maybe we can ride on Marvelous since.
So basically, thank you for this and for the fact that you have told us things we need to know about the issue of the case, IT case in Germany. So we understand that the IT is a very broad and interesting case in Germany. You understand, and generally the world is actually moving to the IT level. Okay, it's to the IT part. Anyone not in the IT space now is just like back. But then that's good. So this IT package, okay, is one of the packages I think people can actually do in Germany to to not only get started, okay, but manifest. So I think, okay, there are two packages, okay, for this, and that is basically for those that are newly getting introduced into the IT space and those that are already in the IT space. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So the package is if you are not in IT and you are interested to grab these opportunities, say you are particularly interested in project management, which is the area I offer, there is a package where we can actually take you from scratch, give you the skills through a course. It won't be a recorded course, but it will be a live call where you will be talking to me like we will actually be in a Zoom class, like you do your online
Hello.
sessions. Yeah, Isaac is here. So um
Hello,
maybe let
Isaac.
me just round up the answer. Yeah, let me just round up the
Yeah,
answer, then you jump in, Isaac. So we
correct.
actually conduct live sessions, same like we are doing here, sharing my screen, teaching you, interacting with you. We also do have WhatsApp groups, and you have access to get ask any question you ask on or offline. If then the other aspect is for those who are already IT professionals working as IT people or have studied and have experience as IT professionals and are looking for this opportunity to get a job in Germany. What we offer you is a specialized package of job search coaching. People underestimate the value of job search coaching, especially when you are being coached on how to search a job in a complex job market like Germany, where the language is first of all stacked against you. And some of the good things about this is that you don't need an econom if you are coming in for IT, as long because it's an unregulated profession. So
Mm-hmm.
if you get it, all you need is a job contract and you are in. And embassies, they prioritize you when you are presenting a job, same like Marvelous presented. So when you have a job contract, your are chances of your visa are like very high because even the company itself, especially in the IT, If I remember, like in the case of us recruiting the guy from Lagos as a DevOps engineer, it took him like in a month, he got his visa because the company
Wow.
just simply reached out to the immigration here, and then the immigration here punched the immigration in Lagos. He got his appointment straight up, went for his appointment. 2 weeks later, they called him for his visa. So when you are really that good, right?
Continue, please. Continue. Continue, please.
Yeah. So it's very important that you understand that it's not the opportunity is there, but you have to get prepared. And we are offering you the preparation. Job searching. And in the job searching, what we'll be covering, the understanding of the German job market. How does a CV, your CV should look like that will be appealing to employers in the German job market? Your LinkedIn profile, how will it be optimized? How do you optimize that same CV for every job you are applying for? This is what people don't know. One person will take one CV and slam it all over in everywhere,
All over the jobs.
all over the jobs. But there is one thing when I review CVs, I'm looking for, does this CV speak the language of the job I am recruiting for?
Mm-hmm.
Does this CV solve the
Mm-hmm.
problem I want you to come in and solve? So if it's just
Yes.
general and everywhere and nowhere, sorry, it's part of the dump. It's part of the dump. So we teach you here how to understand a job description, how to understand the
Mm-hmm.
problem of a company, and how to
Mm-hmm.
tailor your CV to speak the language of the employer. What do I mean? I simply mean if a
That's
company
great.
is looking for a software developer who has skills in Python, React, Node.js, and so on, who has maybe configured some complex application, or maybe who has a knowledge of AEM like Adobe Explorer Manager.
Okay.
If you have worked in that environment, then I want to see that on your CV. How do you position it, and how do you write a cover letter that
So,
portrays your experience?
okay, that's very interesting. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I would want us to give Isaac some time to. I think Isaac is a product of this the wonderful work. So I want us to give Isaac a time to tell us his experience. Okay, with you within a very very short of a time.
Mhm.
Okay, so people can listen to it. Okay, and so Isaac, can you kindly walk us through your experience? Okay, starting from what you were actually good, you understand, and what you got at the end of the day, you understand, and presently your position.
Okay, right. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that I can be heard because
Yes, I can hear
yes,
you.
but thank you for the opportunity. Thank you so much, Sir John Bimi. Thank you for the opportunity. I've known Mr. John for some time now. Couple of I think 3 years back, and we're still keeping in touch. He has really given me the platform to expose me to a lot of international opportunities that being in my comfort zone I never knew. So I give him great thanks, and I really appreciate his effort. So what can I say? I got to know Sir John through Scrum Master program. Actually, I came in as an IT guy. I was system administrator, but then I was hunting for international exploit. So I got to know Sir John during Scrum Master session, and my motive was quite different when I entered. But the Scrum Master job, though it is not a real technical IT, it really, really, it really prepared me, gave me the strong foundation to really get to know how to gain communication skills, how to facilitate activities, and also granted me the opportunity to know how to collaborate with teams. Because back in the days, all you know is you work and then you are done. But in the outside world or in the tech environment, in a global environment, things doesn't work that way. Everything is about team and team and team. So getting to know about Scrum, and Agile really gave me the platform to really understand how teams works, how teams collaborate. Because, and again, things are evolving. Most of the tech environment are now in agile space. No more hierarchy, master junior thing. No, it's an agile environment. So if you're not familiar, or if you don't have an experience with the agile environment, you might not really fit in properly. But Sir John took his time, took us through multiple sessions. What I really, really like about most was his interview trials. He really drilled us as if I mean, sometimes he get furious with us because he really had a purpose for us. He meant good for us. So he would take us through series of interview sessions. In that sessions, he really tell you how to position yourself, how to respond to questions, and how to also even prove further when you are being given opportunity during an interview session. It really, really helped me, I must say. Currently, I am working as a database administrator with one German company, HWS,
That's
which
interesting.
I serve as yeah, I serve as their Linux and database administrator. I've been with them for a couple of years now, and I must say that the Scrum Master session has really, if it has really, it really, when during a session, you might think you are wasting your time because you are not practicing it. You are not really putting it into practice. But when it takes you through the interview sessions and you're able to sit on an interview, your confidence level is 80%. The rest of the job is your technical know-how. You being with an interview with a panelist, I mean, with the kind of training Sir John will give you, you really feel sometimes you feel like giving up because he's pushing you to the wall, trying to let you know that you can do it. That's the thing I like about Sir John. The can do attitude and spirit he put in you will really build up your confidence level. And when able to sit on when you have the chance to sit on an interview session, I mean, for job, you really know that okay, you are well prepared. The 20% left for you is for you to know technical stuff, but 80% is about you talking into them because when you're having interview sessions, they really look at your demeanor, they look at your composure, they look at the way you communicate when they ask you questions, how you respond. That will really tell them that this guy is serious and he knows what he's talking about. But
That's
if the
great.
confidence is not there and you don't have any exposure or you don't have that interview skills, you have the technical skills, but getting the job will really really be difficult for you because that collaboration and leadership and communication skills are very necessary when you're in the tech environment because it goes like this. They have policies, they have rules, they have sessions. So aside the technical things that you do on a job, you need to also be on top of affairs when it comes to teamwork. That's very, very, very vital. And this is what you are going to get when you join Sir John in his sessions because I am a testimony and I really give thanks to Sir John. Anytime we meet and we chat, I recall, I mean, I went through a big deal with him, but it has really, really paid off, and I give him thanks. Yeah,
Oh,
that is all I can
that
say.
is really
If there's any
Thank
other
you.
questions,
Thank you, Isaac. You know, I'm
I
not
can
a
help.
person
Yeah.
to, I really don't do well when I'm taking accolades, but I just believe when we have a fighting spirit, everything is possible. And I always say the best things are on the other side of here. I was once there, and now talking, it doesn't mean like I know more than everybody, but it's just the basic things you need to know. Once you know them, you can crack any interview you in the world. You can crack any interview with the skills we give you. You can crack any interview. I mean, let me not take too much time. Thank you, Isaac. Back to you, Marvelous.
okay. Yes.
Right.
I'm
Thank you
so
so
happy
much.
to,
Thank you.
John, you have a product here, and that is actually very interesting. That's actually very interesting and great. Good. And so basically, the summary of this is you trained you trained Isaac, okay, in IT, in Agile Master or Scrum Master, basically, and now he got the opportunity to have a, he got a job in Germany, basically. He works remotely for a company in Germany, basically. So this is basically highlighting one of the benefits of undergoing this particular um, program, right? If I'm
Yeah.
correct, so the
Yeah.
particular of taking the height skill, okay, so as to get a job in Germany, of course. So that is actually very beautiful. That's great. So Isaac, to you, it's really a pleasure meeting you, and Mr. John, it's really a pleasure meeting you and seeing the fruits of your labor spread over Africa.
Thank you.
So that
Thank you.
Great,
that's great.
great.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
So I'm
Thank you.
very very happy. So now we want to go back to the so you are done for this part. So we want to go back to the other parts of the
Okay.
other parts of the presentation, okay, which includes the telling people about the okay. So I would like to present right now, show you my screen, and move on to the other part I said. Yes.
Will I still be needed to be here? So maybe we can leave the studio, so it's more convenient for you.
It's not necessary. You can leave, no problem. You can leave one too.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so basically, uh, we have been told so many things by Mr. A lot of things like who benefited from this package before. Isaac benefited from the package of learning the item. So this is not a program whereby we're telling you to bring your money and do something. No, we are not basically uh, we are not basically here after you to get your money, come and do this and do this. No. So the basic reason for this is just to show you opportunities beyond what we think in Africa. Okay, basically. Let us do a short recap. Okay, now the short recap is skilled migration. We talked about skilled migration, which is skilled worker, HND, BSc, MSc, and you need to have your CV, and you need to have work experience with that as well. Okay, and no block account is actually needed, no proof of fund, and no age limit. Good. So the other thing is unskilled worker. So at the unskilled migration, the unskilled work process is no need for experience. You do not need experience. For skilled worker, you need experience. But for the unskilled worker, you do not need experience. You understand? You do not need experience. All you just need is the willingness to work. Okay, and then you need your work certificate and your CV, and that's all. The age limit is 30. Is the age limit is very very high, and that's 39 years. So if you are younger than you can still partake. You can still partake and benefit in this program. Okay, and it requires no blocked account as well, no proof of fund or no blocked account as well. Yeah, that's great. So the IT package. So the IT is what Mr. Bimi just explained, which is about learning the IT so as to get a job, learning a highly demand IT skill in highly demand in demand uh, highly demand IT skill, okay, just to get a program to get a job in Germany. So you can either get a full-time job in Germany or an internship job in Germany. You can do all this, okay, just learn the program, okay, and get the highly demand job in Germany. So all these things are DIY. You can do it on your own. That's why we said we are not basically telling you to we are not basically selling you something. The case is just that if you want us to help you out with it, okay, of course there's something that can be charged, of course. So now So we are meant to have this, but Mr. Shane is not gonna be around. Okay, for now. So he's not gonna be around. Let me check. Okay, Mr. Shane is not gonna be around. He's not around. So now where do we come in? So like we said, we are not a travel agent. A lot of people might and would have been scared, like, oh, I hope these people are not just telling us something to no, we are not a travel agent. And so what we do basically is we help you. Now, where we are a German language institute, okay? We are basically a German language institute. We tutor you German. So it doesn't actually matter if you was to help you out or not, but basically we tutor you German and we can actually help you out with this because we have our partner companies in Germany. So these partner companies, these partner companies are really willing and looking to get highly experienced people and unexperienced people to come and work and fill the gap, the job demand gap in Germany. Okay, so even though we have helped a lot of people, so it is not nice to call us it is not nice to call us a travel agent because we are a German language institute, and that is basically what we do. So now, as a German language institute, okay, so as a German language institute, what we do is we teach this language and give you a con on which particular package may actually suit you. So we, as we explain the packages, you might have seen one or two packages that suits you better, okay, that works best for you. So we give you consultation on this. It doesn't matter if okay, great, yeah, we said it. It doesn't matter if you do it with us or do it with us, but basically, we are just help you cross over there. And then, how do we do this? Now, you have and what you do not have. Now, basically, to do this. Now, the first thing you have, what you may have as a skilled migration for people seeking to go for skilled migration is the first thing is your degree. Okay, you may have HND, you may have BSc, and you may have MSc. And of course, you've gone to the university state, and you will definitely CV because you would have perhaps research for a job, and the CV is actually very easy to put together. So, if you're an IT personnel, if you're an IT expert, of course, we can help you revamp your CV and make it look very, very great. Mr. Bimi is here, of course, he can help with that. Okay, and you have as a skilled immigration, as a skilled immigrant or someone interested to go for skilled immigration, you do understand that you need to have experience as well, okay, with what you have studied. For example, you studied accounting and you have worked in a bank as an accountant, or you studied this and you have worked in let's say you studied yeah, you studied banking and finance and you worked in the bank, you're an accountant and you've worked in a particular place that is actually very, very related to what you have actually studied, not like studied biology and is that working in a restaurant or so. You understand? So that is not related. I believe you understand. No disrespect to any work. I'm just trying to tell you how unrelated it is. Okay, so if it is unrelated, then that means you may not have had the work experience. Okay, that means you have to go with unskilled migration. So, and now have is just the German language skill. Okay, now for unskilled migration, what do you have? You do not have to have a skill, of course. You do not have to have a skill. You do not need to have a skill. You do not need to have an experience. To have is just your work certificate or your degree certificate. As long as you have your work, your degree, or your polytechnic certificate, and you have your CV and you're motivated, then the only thing needed is the German language skill. Now, if you actually think of something now, the German language as a center now seems as if it stands as a center of it, because basically, let us look at it logically. If you want to travel to a country, you want to travel to Germany for work, and you do not speak the language, how are you going to communicate with your boss? How are you going to communicate with your co-workers that are either Pakistanis, Chinese, and Arabians, and some other people? You understand? So Nigerians and Africans are not the only one applying to these positions in Germany. Um, Arabians and people from other countries are also applying to this country, okay, to these positions as well. So you just try your workspace. It's going to be people from different ethnic groups and different uh, continents, different race and all that. So the only language that unifies you all is the German language. So that is why it's actually um, logical and important for you to the German language. Okay, so the German language stands at the center of it all, and when you understand this language, you can definitely move. Okay, you can do so. All sorts of traveling, skilled migration, you just need A2 German language, A2 knowledge of the German language. Unskilled migration, you just need B1 or B2. Voluntary service, you just need only B1. Okay, so and that is all. Now, so why are you here? And what are you here to do? So basically, all you're here to do is get you to see the great demand for you in Europe, okay, and how you can fill this up, okay. Okay. Now, then this does not go without understanding the language. So that means you have to learn the language to travel to Germany, and you can do it yourself. So and we can help you as well. Okay. So when we help, it's honestly speaking easier. Okay, so we have a lot of German influencers that have been talking about Easyway German language schools and how you can actually travel to Germany with Easyway German language school. This is a lady. Okay, I can see that you cannot hear. Okay, and this is another person talking about traveling to Germany. Irat, okay, from Germany. Doing she's studying. She's doing Ausbildung in Germany. You understand? She's Nigerian. She has experienced this. She knows how it works in Germany, and she now made this video basically for opportunities for studying in Germany. Okay, sorry, not only studying, you're working in Germany as a nurse. She didn't working in Germany as a nurse, and also how you can learn the German language with us. Okay, so when you learn German language with us, then the opportunity is there for you, basically. Okay, and we have a German partners basically. We're here to show you, give you the opportunity. So now, let us go straight to the. Let us continue. So, but now the most important part is after you have learned the language, you can we can help you travel to Germany as well. Like I said, it is not compulsory, but we can help you as well. Since we have our German partners ready to help you travel to Germany. Okay, and you do not, like I said, you do not have to. We are not demanding you bring 35 million, 90 million naira to travel to do this for you. Okay, all we're just asking you, you just pay part here in Nigeria and complete the payment in Germany. You pay part in Nigeria and complete the payment and balance up in Germany. So that means you are not paying us for. You're not paying everything here in Nigeria. You understand? You're only paying a part. Okay, perhaps the language, of course, you're paying for the language. When you learn the language, you're paying for the language aspect, and after learning the language, we get to the job. Okay, after getting you the job, pay us for getting you the job, and then we help you with the visa, the other processing, and after helping you with that, you go to Germany and pay the balance. Now, okay, on to the best part. So the best part here is the package breakdown. Now the first part is, so both the unskilled, which is Ausbildung or vocational training program, or known as vocational training program, and the voluntary service, okay, and also the skilled work package, okay, in Germany requires just your application to Germany. You can even apply yourself. First step is you learn the language to the required level. Second step is apply for the travel pack, and the third step is get your employment contract. So your application may be unanswered or get delayed if you apply yourself. That's the truth. It's just like when you have an insider, just like as Mr. Bimbo works already understands the in and out of the company, okay, of the companies in Germany, you understand, and works with actively recruits for German companies, you understand. So it's easier to get help, you tend to do it yourself, but often do it yourself. But because we are partners, we are in partnership with German companies where we can help you and recommend you to these companies to get you just get an interview, and after the interview is being set up, then the employment contract, and you're good to go. I believe. Now, wait. The total package for this is actually 4,000 euros, but we are not demanding. Don't worry, we are not demanding that from you outrightly. You don't have to pay us that. Now, how is it going to be? What is needed is okay. For the first installment is 700,000, which is equivalent to about 7,000 Ghana cedis or more. You understand? So, what's the language training, language class for 4 to 6 months? Okay, he says, okay. Somebody said, where is the certificate to prove perhaps the German language? We'll still tell you about that, okay? So the first thing is, okay, learn the German language course for 4 to 6 months, and then get the certificate exam, write the certification, and get the certificate after writing the examination. So you have to pass the examination and write the certificate, do the certificate examination. So after getting the certificate, after the class, and you've written the examination, then we step 3, translate your document. All your documents have to be translated into German. So for all our students, we help them in the document translation. We translate their English to German. Good. The next one, certification of your documents. We try to certify and verify your documents. We try and certify and verify your documents according to the German law, and also legalization verification, like I said. And then the 700K is also called interview bootcamp to be organized for you. We also organize interview bootcamp for you. You understand? Interview bootcamp will get you trained on how to answer the interview questions, so you don't get to the interview and say you're being asked why you want to travel. You go there to say, I just want to Japan. That is a very, very bad thing. Okay, you don't say you just want to travel, you just want to travel. So you will actually present yourself in a very good way, in a way that is actually in demand as well. Okay, highly in demand. So IT special package. So now the IT special package we just talked about and discussed about what needs to do me. Okay, so you learn German only. Okay, you learn German as well. You understand? So when you learn German, you also learn the IT skill for only 500 euros. Okay, learn German, learn IT skill. So after learning IT skill, then we teach you. Mr. Pimi teaches you how to get a job in Germany for only 250 euros. Okay, and help you get a job in Germany. So great. So when you're done with the language and acquire certificates after writing the certificate examination, we will then move to the job interview aspect. After the interview employment contract, that means you already have the job in Germany. German language, so this is how it goes. The German language, from the German language to the job interview, from job interview to the job contract. That's it. Now, after you get the employment contract, you then pay us 40% of 4,500 euros, which is only 1,800 euros. You understand? You pay only 40% of the particular amount of 4,500 euros after we already after we have done our part of getting you the job. So paying us anything upfront. We're not requesting any money upfront from you. You understand? You're only paying us. We are going to get the job for you, and after getting the job for you, you pay us. And even the balance, you pay in Germany. So the payment is for the employment contract, which was meant to have been collected, but we're only collecting it after the job is done. So now that means you only have to make payment after you get the job. Great. Isn't this interesting? Now the next part is then after we move to the visa interview aspect. So we book interview. Remember, there's still 60% left to be paid. So you are then 60% for the visa interview. If you can pay here in Nigeria, you can pay here in Nigeria, okay? And then if you do not have the opportunity to pay here in Nigeria, then we help you source for loan as well, okay? So, but for those that may not have the help you get the loan and you pay up in Germany. So the loan pays us up, and when you get to Germany, you pay us up. Great. And trust me, nobody can run without money. But we're not at the part. So you don't cover 60% of the travel fee, then that has to be paid back in Germany. That has to be paid back in Germany, basically, within a period of 6 months. So of course, you let us say you're being paid 1,200 euros a month. Sorry. So let's say you're being paid 1,200 euros a month. Can people still hear me? Okay, yeah, people are already anticipating. So let's say you're being paid 1,200 euros a month. After being paid 1,200 a month, what you just need is pay a part every month for 6 months. So the remaining part, okay, the remaining part to be 4,500 euros is like 2,200 euros, right? Good. So the 2,200 euros, imagine 2,000 giving you opportunity to pay 2,200 euros within 6 months. That is very easy. You can even pay 500 euro every month, you understand, depending on how you want it, but the main thing is user. Okay. So our immigration lawyer will work on the contract. Okay. So our immigration lawyer will work on it to make it compulsory for everyone to pay back in Germany. If you don't pay back, it should not be a good thing for you. Yeah, that is it. Nobody will have money. So we understand that how people can be fraudulent, but no one can run away with some money. So if anyone has an intention, just forget about it because we understand how things work. So basically, the enrollment notice. Okay, for the enrollment, we have our classes now. The next question is about the German class. Okay, when is the class? When can we join class? So we are presently on enrollment for the German language class. Okay, German language class to get started. No, spots are actually limited right now because of enrollment. We always have limited spots for the enrollment. Understand, and because we have limited seats, the seats are filled up. The seats are filled up, then we will stop enrollment in a month. So enrollment, we have enrollment every 2 months. Okay, every 2 months because the period is 2 months. So you learn the German language for 2 months. Understand? You learn the first level for 2 months and move to the next level for the other 2 months, and then so now we have flexible class timing, physical and online class. You do not have to be in Nigeria or have to be in Lagos or have to be in Ghana to attend our class. There is flexible online class as well. So morning class starts by 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Evening class starts by 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, for both physical class and online class. And you can as well do both. You can as well attend both classes. We don't charge you extra for that. Basically. So we have students attending our classes. We have students attending our class. This is Atim, one of our favorite students. Yeah. So she had a very very high score in a German examination, and here is Mrs. Ugo as well, very good student of us. Understand, a very good student of us for the German. So that's just that is a picture after. So that is this is Mrs. Ugo 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks into our class, okay, just 2 weeks and she's already speaking good German. So this is a video of two our students actually met with our German partners, okay. This is a recording when our German partners came from Germany to have meeting with our students here in Germany. Oh God, I'm so sorry that you cannot hear. So sorry. This is really really bad, but just try and watch the video. Okay, this is okay. Okay, this is a German partner. You know that. Okay, so we have we have German beginners class section, which starts and very very interesting. The class is actually taught in a very very interesting way that everybody will understand the class. Yes, and this is a view of our class. This is a view of our class, and here is a TikTok page with a lot of people and a lot of engagement as well. Okay, so now let's do a very short comparison for people who are really really determined to travel out of the country. Now here is the updated cost of traveling abroad for single applicants with or without proof of funds. So the UK, the UK, you need about 20 to 30 million naira with proof of funds. Okay, Canada, you need about 1 year. Oh, yeah, it's a 1 year cost, 30 to 35 million naira. The cost is like 37 to 45 million naira with proof of fund. Okay, third one is Finland. Finland is about 50 million to 20 naira with proof of fund. Okay, sorry, with proof of fund. Malta, which everybody has been talking about, is about 40 to 60 million naira. Okay. And Switzerland is about 10 to 15 million naira. No proof of fund anyway, it's 10 to 15 million naira. Switzerland is also a German speaking country and it's very okay. It's about 8 to 10 million naira. Very, very, very interesting as well. So Germany, so the package for Germany is just 700,000 naira initial deposit to learn the language and to learn the language, get a job, you understand, and after you get a job, you pay 1,800, only 1,800 euros. So after this, this is the sweetest package ever. So you get a job, and then after you get a job, you pay the rest in Germany. Okay, when all is said and done. And US is 35 to 40 million with, sorry, no assurance that one is actually even going to get a visa. So now you just have to choose wisely. This is the comparison of your package, understand, and we are not presenting, bring all your money to us for us to help you. So, okay, so here, what have you missed? You missed when UK was cheap, or you missed when Canada was very affordable, and now look at that amount. So, and then here the US salary, you even missed it, and here is Germany's turn. So Germany is really, really in high demand for workers. There was a time Canada was in high demand for workers. There was a time UK was very, very open to people. Okay, you missed those ones, and here is the time for Germany. Germany is very, very affordable now for you to do. You understand? It depends on you to now take up the decision and actually do that. Now, here is it. Now, it's a dawn of the opportunity. You do not have to miss this. Okay, you can send a message to our number on WhatsApp for more inquiries. That is the number on the screen. Let me just enlarge the number so everybody can see. So everybody can see. Uh-huh. So that is the number on WhatsApp. So you can send us a message. Send us a message on WhatsApp, and you actually get to speak with one of our representatives directly. Okay. So right now we'll just take a few questions. Few questions from the on live chat. Okay, and then few questions from the live chat, and then we do the other aspects. Okay. So now I will just look at some questions here. Please, is it the same with baking? For Ugo Ezinwe said, is it the same for baking? Okay. Okay. So for Ugo said, is it the same for baking? So that is, you can also do house building in baking. Yes, that is actually possible. Yes. So you can do. So we get the idea. Separate. Okay, please take us to the package and we want to ask questions. So you can type your question right now. Basically, which language is for the beginner? So for the beginners, it is A1 German language. Okay, so you do A1 German language basically. So um, I am already a registered nurse. I'm not going for there for the hospital. Yes, so you're already a registered nurse. You do not need to travel to Germany for hospital. So what you just have to travel to Germany for is uh, nursing. Sorry, what you have to travel to Germany for is skilled migration. Okay, so to get a nursing job, I'm already a nurse. Not going for. Okay, so any other question here? What if I can speak German already? Yes, if you can speak German already, we will just move ahead to applying, helping you apply for the German companies. Okay, so it is to our partners. Okay, as if you are going from us, you are going through us. Okay, so that is that. Nurse is B2. Yes, nursing is B1 or B2, not only B2. Okay, so B1 or B2. For nurses, what language level do you need? Okay, the person answered the question. Um, Can do a live video with nursing husband students who. Yep. Yes, that is important. And one of the recordings we did, we showed you, though it was not, you couldn't hear the lady talk. Okay, you can see the lady was. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, so I basically show you that. So you can see the lady is a nurse in Germany already and making the video, making a video for that is Irat. She's a nurse in Germany. She went to Germany for nursing. This is Irat. Okay, she's an influencer on TikTok. You can ask her any questions. There's no problem. Okay, this is where you can see she's putting on gloves and all that. So she's doing nursing hospital in Germany. Okay, so. Uh, Nursing else we don't too. So I'm a teacher. Any opportunity? Yes, there are so many opportunities for you. And what you have to know is teachers are even highly paid than nurses in Germany because teaching is highly in demand in Germany. But then you have to really be a teacher. Not that you have to have certificates, teaching certificates basically. So to teaching certificates always. You have to be a certified teacher to teach in Germany. That's just the breakdown. If I am an IT, if I am IT skilled, do I need language certificate? Okay, so yes, the case is for IT you may not need the German language at all. But the case is as you are applying, IT field is very competitive, and as you are applying to these jobs, those in uh, those in those in other countries like Pakistan, Indians, and all that are applying to the jobs as well. So now the only way to beat them is if you have the language skills. So the skills the job offers with no language skill requirement, it's so little compared to the ones with language skill requirements. Okay, so that is just it. So to get a language skill requirement, you can to get a language skill in addition with your IT skill is a very, very great thing, and you to give your head above others. So the other one, 4K is for hospital. Mm, you do not understand that, okay? You do not understand that. So the total amount for this package is just 4,000 euros, and then you only get to pay 700 for the language and so, getting the job. And when you get the job, then you pay us for 40%, and the other percentage is paid in Germany. So that's how it goes. Any restriction for IT? Are you avoiding my question? Okay, no, no idea. So there's no age restriction for IT, please. If you are going for IT worker, okay, there's no age restriction for you. You are under the skilled worker, of course, so there's no age restriction for skilled worker. But if you're going to do vocational IT internship, okay, you're going to do internship in an IT company, okay, so the age restriction is still 39, okay, so that is it. So we get that. Okay, I'm interested in project management. How do I go about this, please? I'm your guest. So, you can send this message to us, okay, on WhatsApp. Basically, we'll attend to this, and we believe that everybody has one. Any restriction for IT, and why are you avoiding my question? So we have answered this, I guess. We have answered this question. Thank you. So no age restriction for IT again. Yeah. So that is that. Okay. Is it easy to get a physics teaching job in Germany? So if you study physics education, you understand, so you can actually get a physics teaching job in Germany. Study physics education, you have education background in education together with the knowledge of physics, then you're good to go. Why not? So because Germans are very particular audience and your certificates as well. So you have to, the two has to be there. So okay, I guess we have answered. Does the 4,000 come with cover health insurance? Yes, it does. Yeah, it does cover the health insurance if you are going for unskilled migration. Okay, but the skilled migration doesn't cover. Okay, only the skilled migration, then you're good to go. So I believe we have answered all these questions here. Okay. How many months does the whole process take, start to finish? I'm a UI UX designer. What are my chances of getting an internship? So basically, if you understand the German language, you can just start right away. Okay. So it takes about only 2 to 3 months. Okay, to get you the offer. Basically, the offer you require. Basically. Okay. So that's about it. So thanks for your time. It's really a pleasure to have everybody here. Very happy that you were here. And if you have any other question, you can send that to us via WhatsApp. And we'll be willing to attend to all your questions. So thank you. And once again, you're welcome to the live session presented by Easyway German Language School, one of the leading German language institutes in Nigeria and in Africa. Okay, so my name is Marvelous. My name is Akne Marvelous once again, and I was the moderator and the what's it called, the host for today. Thanks a lot, and you are welcome.